Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I created this makeup look using the Juvia'S Masquerade Palette, which has some nice shades of cool and some warm. So without further ado, let's start the tutorial and let me show you how I achieved this makeup look. I'm going to take my Juvia'S Place, the Masquerade Palette. Just look at it, how beautiful it is. So this palette comes with some nice tones of cool and some warm tones. Yeah. Let me tell you guys a backstory while I'm doing this eye look. Is I was researching, like I was going through my makeup collection, looking through my palette, and because I wanted to create like a summer look with some bright colors and everything. Then I realized that I don't have a lot of what do you call that, palettes that consist of bright colors, summer shades. The only two that I had was your Aftershocks palette from Shop Hush, and then I had the Morphe Jacqueline Hill palette, but that palette also has like mostly like neutral shades. So then I was looking on YouTube, like doing my research and everything. Then I found out about BH Cosmetics, that Take Me to Brazil palette, and then I came across this Juvia'S Place. I know I was living under a rock or something. So, and I saw some of the palettes that they have. I'm like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. So that intrigued me to get this palette first, and I have tried this palette. Honestly, love for being such an indie brand, and the prices is so reasonable. The colors are so intense, pigmented, no fallout. You don't have to work too hard with this palette. I'm honestly in love with this palette. So after I used this palette, I went ahead and ordered like 2 other palettes from this brand. Oh, one thing about this palette I like is that it doesn't have a mirror. And I wish they had like a transition shade, like a light color, but most of the color is like dark. So for my transition, I already set my eyebrows. Sorry, my eyelid. I prepped it with my Milani primer. So for the transition, I'm just taking my Rimmel translucent powder or the face powder and just go like lightly. Yeah, that's the only thing. I wish this palette had like a light matte color, but other than that, honestly, I'm loving this palette. So now what I'm going to do is I will go ahead with this shade called Ada, this nice color, and apply this on my crease. And now you can get Juvia'S Place, the Juvia'S palette, on Ulta's website too, so that is amazing. Just look how opaque it is, and I just went a little. I'll go ahead on this other eye. Oh, I have already done my face, like I've done my foundation, concealer and everything. The reason I did it beforehand, like I did a review on this foundation that I'm wearing, which I will link that video on my left or right. It will be there somewhere. And I know that this palette does not have any fallout, so I decided to go ahead and do my face first. So I'm taking that crease a little further outside my outer eye. So now I'm going to go ahead with this shade, with this purple shade right here. That's called Makita, and pat it all over my lid. This will be my lid shade. Just look at that, how beautiful it is. Yeps. So I know summer is almost to an end, but I still wanted to play with some colors, so I decided to do this look. So I'm taking it on a flat brush like this. So now on a pencil brush, I'm going to go ahead with this nice beautiful shimmery pink shade called Bori. Tap off the excess and apply it at my outer corner. Like, after using the palette, I want to get all the palettes from this brand. I'm dragging that pink shade a little above my crease. I'm doing it like softly, not too intense. Oh, I'm looking at myself in the monitor. The color is really vibrant. Back again with that purple shade. This time I'm taking a small chisel brush. I'm dragging that purple shade a little in my inner corner. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a smudger brush like this and go ahead with this shade called Zoho. It's a matte purple shade, and apply that in my bottom lash line. I'm going to drag it further more. Instead of making it like a thin shade under the lash line, I'm making it really thick, like really smoked out. As you can see, like when I was patting that purple shade on my eyelid, I did get a little bit on my bottom lash line, so that's fine. And then when I applied this purple matte shade and I like smoked it out with that shade, it gave me such a nice hint of like purple with little bit of that other shimmery purple as well. Now I'm going to take a clean brush and blend out the, like smooth out the crease shade along with the transition shade and just keep on blending. Let me go back with my crease shade, that Ada, and I'm going to just go a little bit further in the outer side. So I'm going to just take this brush. Sorry, I use this brush, my bad. So off camera, I'm going to do my other eye and then I'll finish the rest of the face. So I'm back again, guys. So this is my finished eye look. I applied my Maybelline eyeliner, and on my waterline I applied your Essence eye pencil, and on top of my lid what I did, I applied this Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadow in a smoldering satin. That's what I applied, just in, I made it all the way to the halfway, not all over the lid. Applied the mascara with Maybelline and CoverGirl, the usual one. I didn't put any fake lashes. I don't know, when it comes to fake lashes, I kind of tend to get lazy. That's sometimes like most of the time I try to not to wear falsies and do like double or sometimes like 3 coats of mascara. I always try to mix 2 kinds of mascara to get like a very heavy, like long voluminous lashes. That's what I tend to do. And what else? For my bottom lash line, as I showed you guys earlier, I combined that matte purple and the lid shade together and smoked it out really well to get this kind of smoky eye look. So to continue with the rest of the face, what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish it off with the contour, bronzer and everything, and I want to show you all how I do that. So for contour, I'm going to go ahead with this Nars Casino bronzer. So I will be using an angled brush for that. I'm going to drag it in my neckline, under my jawbone. So again, to continue with my search for the summer palette, so I already got the BH palette, the Take Me to Brazil. I know it's almost the end of summer. I might still do like some bright eye look with that palette. I really get intrigued with like colorful eye look with lots of like glitter. I really like doing those kind of eye look, because I think like colors, like bright colors, different tones of shades of color. Like it complements every skin tone. So now I'm going to go ahead with my Physicians Formula's Butter Bronzer palette and go ahead with that deep bronzer and just bronze my cheeks a little bit more. So for blush, I will be using this L.A Girl Just Blush palette. Sorry, the blush. It's in shade called Just Dance, and take it on my Wet n Wild blush brush, top it off the excess, and just first I'm going to go with a light hand. Again, with the blush is your personal preference. If you want to go like more intense, go ahead, but for me, I like subtle. I'm not a big fan of blush, so I always try to keep it really subtle and soft. I think I put too much, so I'm going to take my sponge. So now for highlighter, I'm going to go ahead with the same palette, the Physicians Formula's palette, and take this brush and mixed. You know what? First I'm going to try the Galactic. Tap it off. So now for my lips, yeah, I went in heavy hand with the highlighter. I just wanted to be like beaming. I want to keep it like that. So for my lips today, I was thinking like I got this Rimmel. Oh, sorry guys. I got this Rimmel Stay Satin Liquid Lip Color. It's a nice shade of purple. Let me show you. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is this? So I was thinking of using that, but then my eye look is too intense. You know what? I'll just go ahead with this and see how it works. And if I think it's too intense, I might use a nude shade just to soften it out. One thing about this liquid lipsticks, it has a weird like a chemical smell. That's what's kind of like weird about it. Other than that, it's they have like nice shades of color, like starting from matte all the way to the dark grungy colors. They have it all. Oh, did I tell you what finish is this? It is like a satin finish, and they have another version of matte. I haven't tried that yet, so I can't comment on that shade or on that formula, but this one I like it. So what do you guys think? Is this color like too much with this eye look? I think it is. So I'm going to just lighten it up a bit. You know what, for that I'm going to use my concealer. Let's see. I've never done that before, so let's see if it works. So yes guys, this is my finished makeup look. I had to change that lip color. It was not going with this eye look, so I stick with my Prestige lip liner, and on top I went ahead with this Wet n Wild lip gloss in shade Featherless. So yeah, that's my complete look. Using my Mario Badescu facial spray. This is my finished makeup look that I created using the Masquerade Palette, and I hope you did enjoy as much I did filming this tutorial. So if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next tutorial. Bye!